We are discussing the new partnership between London Stock Exchange Group and Apex and what it means for clients and wider market. I'm Darko Hidukovic, Head of Digital Market Infrastructure here at LSEG, and I'm joined by Peter Hughes, the CEO of Apex Group. Peter, welcome.
Great to be here.
Can you tell us more about this partnership and what benefits can it bring to our clients?
We've been working on this for quite a while, and I think what we're bringing forward is something really unique. We're bringing forward the ability to be able to trade private markets assets, particularly funds of leading institutional asset managers, through the markets in LSEG. And that really allows access to these new types of investments which traditionally couldn't be accessed unless you're an institutional investor able to invest millions of dollars and have your money locked up for 7 to 10 years. Now that's all changing, so it's a brilliant opportunity for us to come together and create this new solution.
We are also very excited by this opportunity. We are now talking really about traditional finance and digital finance coming closer together. What are your takes on that, and what benefits can that bring for the whole market?
Well, I think the world is converging, and everyone would have heard a lot about tokenization and what that means, and words like stable coins and what does that mean for them. But this really means that people can take quality institutional assets and then distribute them in different ways to different types of investors in a new format. And the new format is really what makes a difference. So instead of having large investment minimums, you can actually invest with 10,000 or 20,000 or 30,000, which makes it affordable for lots of people. And that really allows these assets to be in the wealth channels, retirement channels, even retail channels ultimately when regulators are comfortable.
And it opens up also Web3 investment as well as traditional investment, which makes a whole new investment opportunities for our clients.
Exactly, it's a really unique thing that's been created here, and I'm sure other exchanges around the world may copy what you're doing here because it's so innovative, but I think this is a really great step for LSEG to take.
You mentioned private markets, and this is something that we are very passionate about at LSEG because the private markets have been growing, and we really want to be able to service and cater for those investors who want to go into private markets. When we talk about this partnership, what do you think that it means for private markets?
Well, fortunately, Apex has been able to build a brand specialising in servicing leading private markets asset managers. So for us, that's private equity, private credit, real estate, infrastructure. And these asset classes are generally very hard for people to invest into in the traditional format. So bringing them together will allow these asset managers to think about new ways of attracting different types of investors that couldn't invest before.
This is all about creating opportunities for our clients, not asking them to change their processes, not asking them to think about this as a new technology, but really as a new tools that they can solve their problems. So what are your thoughts about the future? DLT is relatively new, but it's growing at a significant pace.
Well, I think it's been around for quite a few years, but actually the adoption now is really changing. And with the quality of the blockchains that can go on, the actual moving away from being really seen as crypto assets, so crypto investing, into digital assets, which is regulated institutional distribution. And that's what we're creating here, is that gold standard, I think, of actually how regulators will be supporting what we're doing here, because it's designed to be protecting the investors. It's designed to be there to be used by corporates and large wealth managers around the world. And I think that's critical, is to say, well, actually, crypto is fine. It's for retail investors to invest into coins. But this is something completely different, and it's institutional.
Thank you very much. For more information, please search for DMI Private Funds and go to lseg.com/DMI. Thanks for watching.